Well, folks, day 4 of lambing. Sorry, get my glove out of the way. Day 4 of lambing. Everybody's just kind of laying around. We got had a set of triples out of a 2-year-old, and it seems like she doesn't want none of them because I believe we looked in our records and it looks like she didn't have nothing last year. So it's really making me wonder why I read that a lot of people wait till the ewes are 2 years old to have lambs, because like I said in the last video, in my little bit of experience, it seems like they are the absolute worst ones to have to want them or not. And from what we've seen and what we've had happen, we have to mess with the 2-year-olds that have never had one a lot more than the yearlings. So, well, prime example right here. That one's a yearling. First time. Loves it. Not doing nothing. I mean, don't have to touch her. She's got it. But they get to 2 years, and it's like, well, I don't have to do none of that because I graze or whatever. I don't know. It's kind of weird. This one here was another triple. Scrawny little bugger. That's why it's not tagged yet. There should be 2 more that aren't tagged right here close, because she has been keeping good track of it, even though it wasn't hers. We got it put on with her right away. She's been keeping good track of it, so she's here somewhere. I don't want to scare her lambs up though, just in case. I mean, I want to tag them here. We got to tag them once we're done with that other one, so I don't want to chase them up. If they're sleeping, you have a better chance of being able to grab them than if they're up and walking around and following mama. So, like that right there. Yeah, sleeping in the sunshine, even though it's only 42 degrees. Oh, I can't believe it's supposed to get down to 24 tonight. I can't hardly believe it. So, here's another one from the day. Another yearling. That one there was a couple days ago, but a yearling. That one's a yearling. We're doing pretty good. Pretty good on the lambing rate of them so far, for it only being day 4. Hasn't been a whole lot of activity today. So, now there should be another mom over here with triples, and she's got them. She's been doing her job. Oh, there she is over there, grazing up by the solar panel. She's over there grazing, so she's doing her job, doing good. It still takes time for them to get used to us walking through so much, to where they just don't jump up and move around too much. My thing is, I don't want them to jump up and start running around. So, this one here, that's a yearling. That was this morning's. Huh. You're about the oldest one we got. Yeah. So. So we gotta go through and tag what we got needs tagged. He got done feeding those 2. We have one of them down in the house getting warmed up because that sheep over there just a dunce. I don't know. She's gone. I know that. She's in the call list. So, There's no reason fighting with a sheep that'll do that when you got plenty of them that'll do this. Now, all 3 of these are hers. That yearling back there's just smelling it and checking it out, but they're all hers. She's got them. She knows they're hers. She's kept them with them now all night, so not getting all spread around. This one here in this pen is another one that's just kind of a dunce, and she lets them nurse. No problem standing for them. But if she gets separated, she really don't talk. So last night at dark, we had to catch this little guy, this 601, because she'd just walk off. 607, her would just walk off, and he'd just be screaming his little head off, and she would never answer or go back to him. She don't hurt him. She don't act like it's not hers. She just don't care. So she's in there until he gets a little bit bigger and will be able to keep up more, or get the bond built a little bit better. So, same with this one down here. She's working on getting her bond better because she did not want the brown one at all. She was going to take the white one and basically kill the brown one. So we had her in the head catch most of the day yesterday and all night. And we let her out of the head catch here this morning. We're kind of keeping our eye on her. And then the lamb. And it's stealing good, so she'll accept it. She's doing good enough that I don't think I need to put her back in the head catch, which is great. So, but she's gonna spend a day or two there in that pen. So I don't think we're supposed to get any rain today, but sure looks like we could get something out of that. I hope not though. Like I said, it's gonna be 24 tonight. I don't want no moisture. We're supposed to get a little bit the next day after, tomorrow not, but we're gonna be back up to 68, 70, and then lows are warmer than it is right now today. So hopefully tonight's the last chilly night, but person never knows. So I'm gonna grab the books, and I should record tagging them, but my hands are so busy that it's kind of hard to break the phone out. Alrighty folks, well, the sun finally came out. It's now stopped trying to snow, which is great. And the sun has some warmth to it, so everybody's warming up a little bit, gets to warm up a little bit before nightfall. So, also good. And today we had a lot of 2-year-olds have first times, and good grief, we got numerous ones pinned up. Got 2 ewes in the horse trailer, and it was just because they just acted weird. Like they didn't want them backed away. They're in there in the horse trailer. They can't go nowhere. Now they accept them. And I suppose that's why people put up with jugging on regular sheep farms and stuff, and they just run them in a barn and jug them just so they don't have to have that hassle. But to me, I mean, the one for sure is gone, just on the call list, just because of that. Like, you shouldn't keep them around for that. If they can't know it's theirs, there's no point in keeping them. You're just dragging along an animal that's not worth its keep. I'm gonna have to pin this one up, not because she's a bad mom or nothing, but because she's had triplets, and I don't want them running away in the night, and then I show up in the morning and like, well, I'm not sure who you belong to. So, but she loves them. She's doing her job. Yearling doing its job. Had a lot of yearlings give us singles, which is awesome. I don't think I've had one problem with a yearling. It's been the older ones that have been giving me fits here, especially today. But and then I got a couple that should give me more than one. Like that one there, I thought I was gonna have a single, and that looks like she might be having another one. So you're fine. I ain't going after your baby. But I got one really big ewe that, yeah, gave me a tiny one. Like this one here is older, but it's a really big single. So I said, oh, okay, I guess, I'll put up with that. That's fine. Kind of looks like I might get another one out of her. I don't know. It's been a while, so not sure on that yet. We'll see. But for the most part, they're all learning to keep the babies with them where they belong. So, like I said, the sun finally came out. Wind died down a lot of the ways. Still windy, but it doesn't have the bite it did earlier today, all day. So, just kind of walking through everybody again. Got a lot of tagging to do in the morning. I think we had 10 ewes today, I believe. So we shall see. For certain, we shall see. And this one here is what I'm talking about. I'm quite disappointed in the fact she only gave me a small single when she's so big. I don't know if that single pays for her to stay here or not quite. And I know that's a little harsh to say, but this year's the year of calling. When the prices are really good, it's a good year to call. And when we were starting out with the sheep flock, we was trying to get numbers. And so if they could give us a lamb, that's what we went with. But we're going to call a little bit harder this year, especially if the prices stay where they're at. Any 2-year-olds that I don't think gave us, any year-olds that didn't breed up will probably go along down the road. And then especially a lot of the hairy ones. The example is this thing. She's pretty hairy, didn't shed off, had triplets, doesn't want none of them. I thought I had a source where I could get the lambs to bottle babies too, so I didn't have to mess with them, but they filled up their barn, so I got to figure out what to do with them. This one here doesn't care about the babies as far as giving them milk and whatnot. She just don't answer them back when they call her, so when they get separated, they're separated. But for the most part, yeah. Like every yearling, like this green tag yearling here, good. I mean, I don't know what it is, but so far they've all been good. This is only day 4. I'm trying not to let myself get too down with having to mess with the ones we've had to mess with, but that's just how life goes. So I do believe we're all kind of settled in here for the night. Don't think we'll have to worry about any more lambs showing up. And we don't check at night. It's first thing in the morning, then evening usually is when we make sure to check. We've been with these all day because it's just been one hassle with another. And then that thing out there, I found her calf wandering around without her. Looks like she has it bedded down again somewhere. She goes to it when you show up and you call her, so I don't know if she's learning. She's got to stick with it. But she's also got to get her water and food too, so if she beds the calf down and goes and eats, I mean, that's one thing, but if the calf's calling for her and she don't answer, that's another. I found the calf up by the house there. But yeah, so I reckon that'll pretty much do it. We're going to throw up one more pin around this set of triples, like I said, just for our peace of mind, so we know that they're off hers and we don't got to look for them in the morning. So y'all have a good one.